SNEAKO is a YouTube commentator who is known for his authentic editing style and outspoken personality. SNEAKO's content is like no other. His content is just different from every other video you find across the YouTube platform. SNEAKO's videos are quality-based commentary, and the main point of his videos is to make the viewers think about life in different aspects, whether he is right or wrong. And there are times where he is wrong. A lot. Controversy. He wants you to really think and have an honest discussion about what is wrong with today's generation. He explains topics to viewers as if you're there having a natural conversation with him. That's what I think people mainly like about him. How he delivers his message to people. He keeps it real with you. SNEAKO is not your everyday YouTuber that posts 2 to 5 times per week. He usually takes his time to perfect his videos the best way he can. And it shows through the somewhat positive reviews his videos receive. The man's content is quite interesting, whether you like it or not. You can't deny it. But let's put that aside for now and look into SNEAKO's rise to YouTube fame and how he nearly lost the opportunity to become a big YouTuber. I also look into what's going on with his channel currently. Now I know somebody already made a video about Rise of SNEAKO, but that was 2 years ago, and a lot has happened in 2 years. Plus this video is better. Okay, that was a little disrespectful. But hey, his channel name is self-explanatory. I didn't come up with that conclusion. Nah, but shout out to him though. I'm using some of the research he did in this video. So yeah. Shout out to him. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's look at how SNEAKO is pushing the boundaries of what YouTube content is, and how he has risen to YouTube stardom. But to understand all of that, we need to go back to the beginning of his YouTube career.
Hey, what is going on, guys? I am SNEAKO, or the SNEAKO, the only one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I am the SNEAKO. You can call me Nico, you can call me the SNEAKO, or you can call me Faggot, because I'm sure some of you will.
SNEAKO came into the YouTube scene on April 28, 2013, but posted his first video the month after he created his channel. He started off as a gaming channel posting Black Ops 2 commentary. Nothing really spectacular stood out from his first videos except for the fact of how much his voice changed over the years.
And props to you, 𝐼ConBoy, thanks a lot.
SNEAKO continued to post gaming content until he slowly started switching to full-on commentary and ranting. Here you can see early glimpses of the SNEAKO we now know today, like his very bold takes about religious beliefs, social issues, racial problems, you name it. This is where it started. He took it a step further and started posting rants about trendy things on the internet. Those videos were doing so well it became a series. The internet rant videos are what helped SNEAKO's publicity increase on YouTube, and it's what ultimately led him to get to about 100 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 year. He even had a fan who so happened to be a pretty popular YouTuber who goes by MrBeast. MrBeast of all people. You can't make this stuff up. MrBeast was a loyal subscriber back in the day, and obviously this was way before MrBeast became the most successful YouTuber arguably ever. 7 years ago, MrBeast even made a video about what 5 YouTubers he thinks will be famous. And no surprise, SNEAKO was on that list.
And if you've ever seen SNEAKO's videos, you realize that they're kind of addicting. Once you start watching them, it's kind of hard to stop. But I don't know what it is about him. It's just, he's so straightforward with things, and he's not biased on anything. He'll let you know anything that's on his mind. And I'd never miss an upload from SNEAKO. I don't really know how to explain it. But
everything was in line for SNEAKO to make it huge in 2015, and there really wasn't anything in his way to stop him. He had the likes of Keemstar, MrBeast. He had people telling him he would be next up. Everything was perfect for SNEAKO heading into 2015. Going into 2015, SNEAKO was bound to have his breakout year. His internet rants were doing great in terms of views for the then small YouTuber. He was steadily gaining a fan base, and he was starting to shift away from gaming content and primarily started to focus on social commentary videos since those were doing well. SNEAKO started off the year strong, posting content regularly. He had videos like how to be smart, appearance and beauty standards, and how people view you. These types of videos were a turning point for his YouTube career, and it was a look into the future of what SNEAKO's content would primarily be. Raw, qualitative, controversial videos. It wasn't until mid-2015 when it all started to go downhill. At the time, SNEAKO was known for taking a long time to post videos, which he still kind of does, but in 2015 it was different because SNEAKO was taking monthly breaks. And then it led to 3-month breaks, 6-month breaks, and eventually 1 year off of YouTube. He went from posting around 30 videos in 2015 to 4 videos in 2016 and 1 video in 2017. The inactivity caused him to start losing subscribers, and his fan base noticed a lack of posts. And let's just say the feedback wasn't pleasant. Supporters pointed out his inactivity. They asked him to post more videos, saying that he could have blown up on YouTube if he was more active. They joked how they would see SNEAKO in a couple of months, people actually forgetting that they were subscribed to him, and people thinking that he was dead? It was a lot of stress put into SNEAKO, especially since he was just a teenager trying to figure things out. He sort of downplayed all of the criticism by saying he doesn't know if he can handle a big channel, but that turned out to be false.
And if you remember, back in the day, my channel was on track to be pretty damn successful. But I stopped. I quit out of nowhere and only made like 6 videos in 3 years. I don't know why I did it. I mean, for a long time I said I was busy, but that's bullshit. I was a kid playing video games, not a married man with kids. And I was like, maybe I'm depressed or something, but so I was like, bull. So instead I just started chasing girls and getting high, because that was more fun and a lot easier.
SNEAKO would eventually quit YouTube and put his focus on college. It honestly looked like that was the end of his channel, but as we all know, that wasn't the case. After a year-long break, SNEAKO made his comeback to YouTube in 2018. Now this year for SNEAKO, I would say his channel basically started. I say that to say because 1, he had the biggest video on his channel ever in 2018, that I'm gonna get to in a moment, and 2, this was the year his channel went viral, which I'm gonna get into in a moment. He started the year off with his first video of 2018, Depression is Not a Meme. This was the first time in like a year he actually posted a video. During the first half of 2018, SNEAKO consistently posted content while upping his editing skills and video quality. His channel wasn't initially gaining traction yet due to his previous inactivity on YouTube, but day by day his views started increasing. During the same year, SNEAKO began working for MrBeast as a cameraman, and if you religiously watch MrBeast, then you saw SNEAKO in one of his videos. Like this one.
Like freaking Tom Cruise, but
no one thinks you look like Tom Cruise.
This one.
They brought 3 cop cars.
And this one.
We must salute him. He's using the money for Ligma research. Salute him.
Unfortunately, these are the only videos SNEAKO was a part of because the same year MrBeast fired him. MrBeast's reasoning for this was that SNEAKO's ego got in the way. Specifically speaking, SNEAKO didn't like the fact that the once fan of MrBeast became bigger than SNEAKO.
But I just couldn't get over the fact that I was working for them instead of with them. With MrBeast, it was crazy because I knew him for years. He was always commenting, encouraging me, saying positive things. He would pass me, I would pass him. And then out of nowhere, he blew up. It really just tested my ego. And then he hired me, which was a great opportunity. He paid me well. I stayed there in a hotel. I got paid well. But then I didn't get the call back to work with him again that summer. His manager said, nah, you don't need to come anymore, never mind.
Now this might have been the best thing to ever happen for SNEAKO in terms of his YouTube career. As you can imagine, SNEAKO was pretty busy. He went to college and he worked for MrBeast. But now with one out of the way, SNEAKO had the chance to focus on his channel and take it to another level. At the time, he was around 20,000 subscribers, and most of them were his supporters back in the day when he used to make Call of Duty videos with commentary over them. And I can bet that most of them stopped watching him after he took those long breaks on YouTube. So what I'm saying here is that SNEAKO basically had to start all over on YouTube and gain a new fan base. And so he did. SNEAKO switched up his entire content. Well, not entirely, but a very noticeable change from his previous videos, which was commentary over gaming that he posted daily, to the now familiar, well-polished videos that he posts every 3 weeks on average. Still commentary, but now it's SNEAKO tapping into a more diverse... You know, I don't even know what to call SNEAKO's content. It's complicated. Anyways, after a stint with MrBeast, SNEAKO came back to YouTube full-time with the intention of blowing up that year. He started off posting videos like why college is a scam, why I still listen to artists who beat women, and why I quit YouTube. He then posted these reaction videos, one which would become a pretty popular series, Forcing Myself to Watch Insert Person. Keep in mind, all of these videos I just showed you weren't getting that many views at the time. Specifically speaking, summer of 2018, as he was still stuck at 25,000-ish subscribers while pulling about 15,000 views per month. But it didn't last long because a couple weeks after those videos, SNEAKO posted his most viewed video, Would You Say the N-Word for $1?
Is it okay to say the N-word?
Yes! No! Yes! No! Yes! No! Yes!
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
The idea of the N-word video originated from this snippet of a guy asking the same question SNEAKO did. SNEAKO took to Twitter and tweeted this out, revealing that his next video is going to be similar to the snippet. He posted the video September 13th, 2018. The video initially wasn't getting big number of views for whatever reason. In fact, the video was up for 3 months before the video went viral.
It was up for like 3 months before it went viral. I originally posted in June, I took it down,
and then added 7 minutes of footage, the stuff where I was going up to black people asking white people to say the N-word, and then it blew up 3 months after I posted the final version.
The video blew up, amassing over 12 million views as of the time of this recording, and the effect that video had for SNEAKO's channel, well, not even his channel, as you can imagine, all of his social media pages skyrocketed. The video helped SNEAKO pass 100k subscribers easily in a matter of days after the video blew up.
That when I first made 100 grand. Yeah, back when I first made
100K. I used to work at the subway. I fucking worked here. 100,000 subscribers. 100.
Now I'm going to be offering my opinions on what is going on with SNEAKO's channel today. These are my opinions. Again, I'm saying it again. These are my opinions. Now that we got that clear, we can continue on to the video. So fast forward 2021, SNEAKO is nearing 1 million subscribers and his channel is taking a slight turn in terms of his content. He posts quality content as usual, but one thing that stands out now is his views on things that most people are not on board with. SNEAKO is known to make controversial content, but some of his recent videos are questionable, like the video Cuties. And if you don't remember, everybody hated it. Everybody. The video caused outrage from his fans and newcoming viewers. YouTube commentators were basically tearing him apart, cancel culture on Twitter, people criticizing him in the comments for even making the video, the like to dislike ratio on the Cuties video. There's a lot. Some people lost respect for SNEAKO as a person just for that one video. And to be honest, it was a little questionable for SNEAKO to even post that video knowing that he was going to get a lot of hate and even lose fans. You also have to think about the timing of when he posted it and how trendy it was during that period. Of course he was going to receive a whole lot of backlash, but at the same time, I do respect his bravery to offer his opinion, even if the majority doesn't agree with what he's saying. I mean, after all, his channel has always been controversial. That's what he's known for. Other than the Cuties video, SNEAKO has still been putting out some good content, and funny ones as well that I'm not going to get into because the video is already long enough. All in all, SNEAKO is honest and very open about his opinions, even if they go against what the majority is saying. So don't act surprised if he says something unusual to most people watching. But at the same time, that's why people like SNEAKO. It's because of how he carries himself and gives his honest opinions on views. Go look at SNEAKO's old videos and see how many people he motivated over the years just by looking at the comments. You'd be surprised. He even inspired fans to make their own videos about their own life experiences. Some of those videos are pretty corny, but disregarding that, it shows how many lives SNEAKO is impacting. It's pretty cool. He has a Kanye-like feel when I watch his content. Don't quote me on that though. Please don't quote me on that. Please don't. It's very rare for YouTubers to keep it real, and SNEAKO is that. You have to respect the hustle whether you like him or not. But that's up to y'all to decide. I'm just a commentator.